going on, everybody? Richard Koberg here, the Blue Collar Nerd. Hey, just a real quick housekeeping video. I wanted to let you all know that there have been some changes made to the emergency outage dispatch report. This is the report that we recommend sending on a regular basis so that you can still dispatch your technicians, you still know where to send them, in the event that you cannot access ServiceTitan for a while for whatever reason. So with the previous iteration of the report, there was an issue that could prevent certain appointments from showing up on the report. So let's take a look at the report and let me show you what I mean. So previously, the instructions were to schedule this report, filtering it by jobs with appointment date. So any jobs that had an upcoming appointment were going to show up on the report. And then over here on the status column, we had a default filter set to filter for only jobs in the scheduled status. That way you wouldn't end up seeing jobs that were canceled, for example. Now the problem with that was that this status KPI is looking at the job status, not the individual appointment status. And what that means is if you had a multi-day job, a job with multiple appointments inside of it, and you had already done at least one of those appointments when this report was pulled, then that means the job as a whole would no longer be showing as in the scheduled status. It's now in the working status because you've started that job. But that would mean that any appointments that weren't done yet that technicians might need to be dispatched out to weren't going to show up on this report because the job isn't in the scheduled status, even though there could still be appointments that need to be run within that job. And unfortunately, at the time I originally built this report, that was an unavoidable problem. But I did work with the reporting team and we got a new KPI built that solves the problem. So now the report is set up to not filter the status column at all, and instead we are suggesting using this new KPI here as the top level filter, jobs with next appointment start date. And doing it like that solves the issue. Now, if you already have the emergency outage dispatch report scheduled, we have gone ahead and updated your scheduled reports for you. So your scheduled report will already be using the new settings. There's no action that you need to take. But if you've never scheduled the report, then it's still not going to be scheduled. You have to schedule it yourself because only you can say where you want it sent. The instructions for exactly how to schedule it are right here in the description of the report itself. That description has been updated to reflect the new settings. And I've also just put out a new version of a video I made about a year back showing you some emergency outage protocols for various types of outages, including ServiceTitan, but also stuff like power outages, internet outages. So if you want me to walk you through step-by-step how to schedule this report, then check out that video. I'll put a link in the corner of the screen here, as well as in the description down below. But remember, you only need to schedule the report now if you didn't already have it scheduled. If you already had it scheduled, it's updated for you already. Appreciate it. Peace.